Hello everyone, this is Adarsh. Welcome to my channel. So in this video, I'm going to show you how we can use API key in UiPath and what type of configurations that is required for successful calling of an API in UiPath Studio. So for that, I'm going to build a simple workflow in UiPath Studio. Okay, so let's open the Studio, Google AI Studio. Before that, let me show you what type of capabilities are there um, in Google Gemini. So if you open the documentation, you can see there are capabilities. If you click text generation, as you can see when you scroll down, so this model is like it will generate the text from text only input. Suppose that if the input is a text like any prompt, so it will generate output will be also in a text format. So another capability is like if the input is text and image input, like suppose if you upload any scanned PDF and you start if you and you need to ask something like what is the invoice number, what is the document number in a text, okay, and it will generate the output in a text format. Okay, these are the two capabilities that are present. So today I'm going to show you text only input capability in UiPath Studio. So let's begin. So for that, let me take input dialog box. Okay, dialog title as a prompt. Sorry. And let me create one output variable here as a prompt. So whatever the prompt we type, it will store it in this variable. Okay. And we required a HTTP request for calling an API. So before that, make sure to have the package dependency like UiPath.web API.activities for using the HTTP request activity. Let me type HTTP, which is under app integration web. Okay, just drag and drop this one. Yeah. So in this activity, you have to import the request. For that, open the Google AI Studio, and if you see, if you click the Get API key, it will open the console Get API key, and you have to copy this one. It's a curl request, which is Gemini 1.5 flash latest model. Okay, it will use the latest model. So click on the import and paste it over here. Okay, and you need to change one thing over here. As you can see, we need to use our API key over here. Okay, just delete this one and go to AI Studio and copy any API key of any project, go to Studio and paste it over here. Okay, so validate it, validation success, import. Successfully it has imported. Yeah, it is automatically generated the endpoint and a URL over here. Okay, so there is no need to change anything. It's a post request method. Okay, yeah, now it has completed. Now, so when you go to the properties of a HTTP request, we need to fill one thing called a body, JSON body. When you go down, as you can see, we need a JSON body over here. Okay. For that, let me open the Postman. So now we are using a text only input. Okay, so for text only input, we need to use the um, JSON raw body, this one. Okay, I will provide this links in the description. You can also open it, and we have a text and image input also, what type of JSON we need to use. So now we are demonstrating the text only input, right? So just copy this one and go to studio, and before placing directly, we can paste it in notepad. Okay, so that would be better. So let me go to project folder, open the file explorer. So let me create a notepad file and make it as a JSON raw. So it is opening. Yeah. Yeah. Paste it over here, the JSON raw. So the input we need to give it over here, like here it has a default value as a write a story about a student API developer. Okay, so in this place the prompt gonna change dynamically. Okay, we need to change this prompt every time when we give an input. Okay, so instead of directly copy pasting the JSON body, we can call the string in terms of string, the JSON body from the notepad file. Okay, for that, let me give an activity called read text file. Okay. Read text file, and we need to read the text file that we have created called JSON raw. So let me give the output variable as str JSON body. Okay. So we have to provide this. So before providing the text file that we have is static. Okay, so we need to make it dynamic. Okay, every time when we give input prompt, it has to store over here. So for that we need to replace the text here, make it as a text. Okay, or else input, keep it as input. Okay, yeah. So whenever we give prompt, it will store in this str prompt variable, and we have to replace the value of str prompt in this input value. Okay, so for that let me assign an activity. So let me give str JSON body. It should replace with the str prompt. Str JSON body dot replace. Replace this input text with the prompt that we are giving. Copy this one. your prompt. Okay, now saved. It has completed. Now this thing should goes into the body of a HTTP request. Okay, just copy this one and properties. Go to the body property and paste it over here. Done. So everything is completed. So the output of a HTTP request is let me show you response content and response status. Okay, so if it is successfully called an API, we should get a response status as 200 and response content in a JSON string. Okay, so let me give the response variable. Response status and a response content. Okay, so let's check this in a log message. What should be the response status? Response status, give it as a info, and another log message for content. Response content. Okay, so let's check the output by running it. Okay, so here we need to give the prompt like what is 2 plus 2. Okay, as you can see in output it has finished. Let me scroll this, copy this one and open it in a notepad once. The output is in a JSON string. So as you can see, the output is a JSON string that we have given 2 plus 2 is it is giving 2 plus 2 is 4. So yeah, it is working. So we need only the output as a value of text. Okay, so for that we just required deserialize JSON activity. So it will convert the JSON string to JSON object so that we can easily pick the value from there. Okay, like deserialize JSON. JSON string, we need to provide the JSON string, so our response content is our JSON string and the output J object. So let me delete the previous one. We need to create another one. Yeah, the output control K JObject. So after creating the JObject, we need only the value from the text keyword. Okay, let me open a notepad. We need only this value as an output. Okay, so for that let's ask Gemini what it will provide. Go to the studio, open a create prompt, paste it over here and click shift enter. I need only text value from the JSON string. I am doing it in UiPath tool. My JObject JSON object variable is JOB. Let's ask. So parsing a JSON, we have to use this one. So it will give only the value of a text key. Okay. So let's copy this one and let's see. Give the assign activity. And create one variable as an str output. And paste it over here. So our JSON object is place it with our variable JObject. Save it and give the message box. And str output. Give the variable over here. Yeah. Let's run. Give the prompt like what are prime numbers from 0 to 10. Let's check the output. You can see the prime numbers from 0 to 10 are 2, 3 and 5, 7. Remember that 1 is not a prime number and neither is 0. Okay, it's working then. So in this way you can call an API in UiPath and you have to use the HTTP request for that. And the package for using this activity is webapi.activities. You have to install this before using the HTTP request activity. Yeah. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe to my channel for more interesting videos. Thank you.